talking about when Jesus, or when God said in the Bible, that when you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, you won't be drowning and things like this. So what it means when God says, I will be with you. Many times we start thinking, well, if he's with me, so why I'm sick? If he's with me, why this happened to us? Or we had this accident or whatsoever. So we get confused because we associate that when God says, I am with you, it means that nothing is going to happen to us. Because we associate, like, if you are, like, for example, you walk with your father and some boy come to hit you, then your father can stop it. And then you say, oh yeah, my dad was with me. But biblically, it seems like when God says, I am with you, it doesn't mean that he's going to stop every single thing that happened in your life. When God says, I will be with you, first of all, when you pass through the water, first of all, we have to understand that we are going to pass through waters, we are going to pass through fire. So this life is full of those stuff. And also Ecclesiastes says that everything happened to everyone. So once we realize that this life is basically a mix of everything and everything happened to everyone, then we will stop thinking that when God says, I will be with you, it means that nothing will happen to you. That is first thing. Secondly, now, what it means, what does it mean that I will be with you? So according to the Bible, we can see that when God was with the people, with his people, it means that he will strengthen. Okay, that he is first of all, it means that he is in control of our life. When God is with us, it means that he is in control of our life. Sometimes he will allow things to happen, and anything that happened to us, we need to understand that this is part of God's plan. Okay, when we go away from God and we make choices against his word, then these become our consequences. But as long as we are walking with him and things happen to us, it means that he let it happen. And then we have to trust that this thing that happened was for a purpose, because God is love and he loves us. So he turns every curse into a blessing. And like when he said in Romans, everything works for good for those who love him. So it's not a random thing that happened to us, like oops, it happened to me. No, when we are believers and God is with us, nothing in our life, nothing that happened in our life is random. Nothing was like, oops, something happened. No, this is something that, because he promised he is with us, everything, he will stop what he wants to stop, and whatever he allows, it has a reason. And not always a reason that is concerning to us. Sometimes things happen to us for other people to learn lessons, and not necessarily us. So also we don't have to think that because we're sick is something bad that we did, or he have an accident is because something bad happened to us. Is many times is for other people's testimonies. And so we need to always live with this as certainty that whatever happened in our life is under God's control, and this is what it means that I am with you. That's why he says, when you pass it through the water, okay, because I am with you. And also Jesus said in Matthew 28, he says, and I will be with you until the end. That means that everything will be under his control. Okay, so that's why when yes, in this world this is the way we explain why things happen to us, in spite that God says, I will be with you.